Everyone laughed at Emily Johnson when she bought a dilapidated house without knowing what she would find there. Emily's life was a series of trials, starting with her father's departure when she was just 3. Abandoned to fend for themselves, Emily's mother turned to alcohol for solace, leaving Emily largely without parental guidance and raised by neighbors and distant relatives. But hey, before we dive into the story, do yourself a favor and pause the video right now. Go hit that like button and let's see if we can make this video reach 1,000 likes. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to your favorite story channel. Also make sure to ring the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest and weirdest stories. Trust us, you won't want to miss what's coming your way. Now sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed as we take you on an unforgettable ride. Don't forget to engage with us in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Without further ado, let's dive right in. Despite her troubled beginnings, Emily showed extraordinary resilience. At 17, she decided to study law, driven by her mother's shaky but constant faith in her. Even in her addiction, her mother believed in Emily's abilities, often telling her she had the makings of a fantastic attorney. In her pursuit of a law degree, Emily was often alone. Her life was an island cut off from the mainland of casual friendship and youthful companionship. Instead, she found solace in the law books. She immersed herself in each paragraph, another brick in the wall she was building around herself, protecting her from the painful world outside. Emily's solitude was both a comfort and a prison, a place where she could hide from the world but also a place where she could gather her strength. Forging ahead with her studies, the world might have looked on with pity, but Emily saw it as an act of survival, and more importantly, as an act of defiance. This quiet girl, her life filled with uncertainty and strife, found purpose and focus in her journey through law school. Even as her mother's condition worsened, Emily refused to let the challenges of her personal life affect her academic ambitions. Through each difficult exam, each grueling late-night study session, Emily was steadfast in her journey. Her mother's faith in her was Emily's most significant support, the cornerstone of her ambitions. It was her beacon in the storm, guiding her through each turbulent wave. Emily was not a product of her circumstances, but a testament to the power of determination and resilience. Even in her solitary existence, she shone brightly, proving that faith and determination could transform the pain of the past into a promising future. Emily did not just accept her circumstances but challenged them head-on. Her life was a relentless pursuit of academic excellence, interspersed with an exhausting routine of part-time jobs during the weekends. Every day, Emily found herself juggling multiple roles: a diligent student, an ardent worker, and a financial planner. On weekdays, she immersed herself in law books, her every word, every paragraph steeped in the ambition to excel. Weekends saw her transition into a dedicated employee, working part-time jobs that varied from barista to library assistant. Emily's decisions and her unorthodox approach to life often invited mockery from her peers, but to Emily, this ridicule was inconsequential. She was crafting her own narrative, a life where she was the architect of her future. Despite the relentless grind and the toil it took, Emily found solace in the fruits of her labor. Her savings, modest yet significant, were tangible proof of her independent life. They were the stepping stones toward her ultimate goal, buying her own home. Emily's dream home was not merely about owning a property. It was a symbol of her triumph over her past. Every dollar saved added to her confidence, amplifying her faith in herself. Emily began to take pride in her achievements, celebrating every milestone along the way, no matter how small. She no longer viewed her life as a series of hardships, but as a testament to her resilience and hard work. With her steady job, Emily felt it was time to take the next big step. She had saved diligently, and now she was ready to invest in her dream home. She spent months looking at properties, but nothing seemed to fit her vision. Then one day, she stumbled upon an old Victorian-style house in a quiet neighborhood. The house was in dire need of repair, but Emily saw beyond its dilapidated state. She saw potential, a place where she could build her future. Emily's announcement of buying the house was met with disbelief and mockery. Her colleagues couldn't understand why she would invest in such a rundown property. They laughed, thinking she was making a huge mistake. But Emily was undeterred. She had faced worse ridicule before, and each time she had proven her critics wrong. With the keys in her hands, Emily embarked on the renovation journey. The house was like an intricate novel, each room a chapter filled with history and potential. As she scrubbed the floors, cleared the cobwebs, and breathed new life into the mansion, Emily felt an exhilarating sense of ownership and pride. It was during one of these cleanup sessions that Emily stumbled upon an unexpected relic hidden away in one of the rooms. Partially covered with dust and cobwebs was a mysterious portrait. It was an exquisite painting featuring a woman who bore an uncanny resemblance to Emily. The woman in the portrait was dressed in vintage clothing, a stark contrast to Emily's modern attire, and yet the similarities were uncanny. It was as if time had folded upon itself, revealing a connection to a past Emily had no conscious knowledge of. The discovery sent shivers down Emily's spine. How was it possible for a stranger from a bygone era to bear such a striking resemblance to her? It was an enigma, a mysterious thread woven into the tapestry of her new home. Yet despite the perplexity, Emily felt an inexplicable affinity toward the portrait and the woman it depicted. Her new home was no longer just a dilapidated mansion that she had decided to renovate. It was now a mysterious entity teeming with secrets waiting to be unraveled. Despite the growing enigma, Emily's resolve to transform the mansion did not waver. If anything, the discovery of the portrait only deepened her connection to the mansion. It was no longer just a house. It had become a piece of her story, entwined with her past, present, and possibly her future. Emily's journey from a young girl facing adversity to a determined woman achieving her dreams is a powerful reminder of the strength of the human spirit. Her story is one of resilience, hope, and the unyielding belief that with hard work and determination, anything is possible. Emily's efforts were eventually rewarded. Her house, once a symbol of decay, was transformed into a beautiful home. The laughter of her critics faded as they saw the results of her hard work. Emily had not only proven them wrong, but had also set an example of what can be achieved with perseverance and vision. Her story became an inspiration to many. Emily started sharing her journey through a blog, offering advice and motivation to others facing similar struggles. She became a beacon of hope, showing that it's possible to overcome one's circumstances and build a better future. Years later, Emily looked back at her journey with pride. She had come a long way from the little girl who grew up without guidance, relying on her determination to navigate through life. Her mother's faith in her had been justified, and Emily had created a legacy of resilience and hope. Emily's story is a testament to the power of belief, resilience, and hard work. It reminds us that no matter where we come from or what challenges we face, we have the strength within us to overcome and achieve our dreams.